It's so meaningful to have this film launch here in LA at this festival in this beautiful, beautiful theatre, and have all our, core collaborators come together tonight to celebrate this evening with us. So we're really, really happy to be here.
It's funny, we've sort of peddled this thing around a couple different places, and just to be back in LA, I think, it's always meant a lot to me, the idea of where movies came from. I grew up with industry folks. My mom's a script supervisor, my dad's an AD. I think I've always been really, really enamored by the movies, and it's nice to be home.
It's so important for us to present that film here in LA because On the Road is in the DNA of that country, and it's the first, first premiere on the US, so it's very important for us.
Were you a fan of the book before making this film?
Yeah, of course. I read it back when most kids did in high school. And I was so inspired by it then. I remember looking up online to see who was going to be directing it if it was adapted into a movie, and it said Francis Ford Coppola. And so I just said, shit, I'll never get a chance at this.
I think I was 16, maybe freshly 17 when I met Walter for the movie, and at the time, I would have done craft service for On the Road. I would have done anything. I would have followed them in a caravan just to be like a groupie. And it's a funny way to put it. I agreed to do the job when I was that age. I was so not ready to play that part. So I think the process of getting a little bit older, getting to know the woman behind the character, it all really it helped me play somebody so sort of she's not out of reach. It's just that she really is she was ahead of her time then. She's ahead of her time now.
It was pretty much the journey of a lifetime, because just the way that he films is such, they have a term, guerrilla filming, which most of the films he does down in South America are 2 handfuls of crew members and 1 handful of non-actors, and he ends up making these magical sort of films with them, and you sort of wanted to be on board and see what's so infectious about it. But over the last 5 years, Walter's become, one of the greatest in my eyes, and will always be.